everyone. Welcome back. And it's Jen, and we're going to do a drill with me. And going to work on uh, my next two sections of my Egyptian queen. And just going to tell you what's been going on this week. And just happy that it's Friday. So, not a whole lot going on this week. I hope everyone has had a great week. We're I don't want to say not a whole lot. Um, it's been kind of quiet around here. And did I just, I can't tell. I did, those of you that watched, well, no, I didn't put that in my flustered video. I did a thing, guys. I bought this wax from Metalheads DP. And I haven't done a video on how to load it or anything, but it's pretty, self-explanatory. I mean, you just, do it like you would the patty wax. And did the same thing up here. I've got it in my my three placer. I had to clean out everything. And not that I don't, now mind you, I love my patty wax. This doesn't have to be warmed into you don't have to put this in your bra to warm it up. I still have my patty wax. I probably could have used, my the rest of my patty wax. I probably could have kept going, but I wanted to try this out and see, if it's even worth the hassle, which are even worse, because a lot of people have told me all about it, and I'll put the link in the description. And so far, I did a couple test runs with this before I started the video. So far, it seems to be pretty good. I'm not really having a big issue with it, so that's a good thing. And I'm going to try my three placer because I haven't tried that yet. So I'm going to say this is going to be a close second to patty wax, which, I still like my patty wax. So, but this is the scent free, dye free. And I even have, where did it go? Where the heck did that go? She sent out another one. There it is. This is strawberry, and I smelled it earlier. I'm not a big fan of strawberry wax, but I'll probably use it eventually for something, probably on a smaller diamond painting. But so far I'm enjoying it, and again, it came from Metalheads DP. I've been stalking her store, and of course, patty wax, and it was kind of a toss-up because at the same time I was stalking Patty Wax's shop, distracted by Diamond's shop, and waiting for, Patty Wax to come up. And so when I when I looked Wednesday, Patty she hadn't had anything in her shop, so I went to Metalheads DP, and I had looked like a couple of days before, and she didn't have any wax. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to try this because there's been a couple people that have been using it that seem to like it. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to try it. So I'm enjoying it so far. And like I said, I did a couple test runs, and it seems to be pretty seems to be worth the money I spent, and truthfully, I can't even remember how much I spent. Um, $9, $10. So I'm going to be ordering some more. She had a couple on there that I liked. There was one that was cinnamon something. So I'm gonna go back on her shop later and look and see, and patty wax. At least I have I guess a backup in case, either way for both. So um but it's a close second. I was uh I was shocked that I ordered it Wednesday and I got it, what's today? I ordered it last Wednesday and I got it, so today's Friday. I got it this past Wednesday. So, and of course, I did all the things last week, so you guys, probably know. If you watched my floss tube video, I ordered, I got a new chart for cross stitch, and I also got some fabric, and I ordered a Kay's Creation stitching stand, lap stand, which I'm still waiting for them to ship, and I'm kind of getting a little worried because I sent her a um, email or a message, and I haven't heard anything back. So I'm kind of hoping that, I just didn't spend all this money. I mean, it wasn't expensive. It was like, $60. I'm just hoping I just didn't, I'm not getting, but I did look at the reviews and there are some people that said it took 20 days to get. So in the meantime, I'll, come up with something so I can stitch with my Q-snaps. So that's okay. And yeah, okay, I had every intentions of cleaning, or not cleaning. Oh my gosh, here we go. Had every intentions of doing painting uh, the other day on Monday. Well, I had a guest that wouldn't leave. He just wouldn't take no for an answer. He wanted to, he was kicked out of his house about 3 months ago. Well, you know, when our state went into lockdown, sort of, or stay at home or whatever, he wanted to send he wanted his sister to stay here. Well, I told him no, because number one, I just, I'm just not doing it. Number one, I didn't have the room. Number two, I'm not getting involved, and I would have gotten involved in the drama of, what happened to them, because their family, that's the way his family is. And don't get me wrong, I mean, this is my kid's godfather, and I'm just not, no. So anyway, he showed up Monday like 9, 10 o'clock in the morning, and he didn't really say that he needed a place to stay, but he kept kind of hinting at it and making me feel guilty and kissing up and so forth. And I was just like, okay. So when he finally came out and said, that he needed somewhere to crash for the next like month or so, I was like, you can't stay here. Well, can I stay just for one night? And I told him no. Okay. So he wouldn't take no for an answer. He just, and even though I don't care how many times I told him, Miranda's boyfriend, John, even told him, and well, he didn't want to hear it. So finally, it just got to a point that, we kind of, Miranda's boyfriend and her had decided they wanted to take, me and the kids somewhere. And it wasn't, and it's bad when you have to do this just to get people to leave you the heck alone. So, we left for like an hour and a half. And don't get me wrong, I have the biggest heart of anybody, and I will help you if I can. And I just couldn't. He doesn't understand that I couldn't help, not because I didn't want to. And I felt bad about it after the fact. And, it bothered me. And, I just, because I know that if it was me, I'd want somewhere or somebody to help me out in that situation. But then on the other hand, I knew what our apartment complex's policy is out here. People can't stay here for a certain amount of time, or they can stay here for a certain amount of time. But lately, they've been really, really, pushing the no visitors overnight thing because of a bunch of stuff that's been going on. And I tried to explain that, and it just it bothered me, and it made me feel really, really. I mean, I was to the point I was getting depressed. And but then again, my daughter Miranda was like, "Mom, you know how he is. He wouldn't have left. He would have just moved in because number one, him and his girlfriend broke up, and he wanted a free ride basically." And I couldn't do it, and I felt bad about it, and it just, I mean, and the other thing that bothers me too is, don't get me wrong, I love him dearly. I've known this man since my oldest daughter, Ariel, was a baby. And, but he has one thing that you know, I have an issue with. He drinks from the time he gets up until he goes to bed. He's not a drunk slut, a lush drunk. I mean, he'll drink, he'll get up in the morning, go to the store and buy a natural light and or two and drink those. And I personally, you know, when it was his house, I didn't have a problem with it. And when I would, when the kids would go over there and play, I didn't have a problem with it because he wasn't, drunk out of the to the point that he would black out. But so he was here and he brought a beer and he handed me a pack of cigarettes, and I was like, okay. So then he proceeds to knock, it was an accident, knock his beer over. And little dude was right there at that point. And he thought little dude did it. And he kind of got, a little pissy about it. And I told him, I said, look, I said, you wonder why I won't let you stay. Number one, I don't want my house smelling like beer. Well, it smells like cigarette smoke. Okay, that's because I smoke. I'm not drinking beer. He spilled it all over my carpet. Mind you, my carpet is messed up enough, and I need new flooring in here, period. But I don't think he understands. And I have tried and tried and tried. for so many years to get him to stop drinking beer or whatever. And I was just to this point that I just didn't care anymore. And I told him, I mean, yes, Miranda's boyfriend drinks. Yes, he, but he's not getting up at, 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning and getting a beer. That's what he was doing. And it was just, I couldn't. I can't. And I'm not going to have it around my kids. And he doesn't understand. And it was one of those days. I was so frustrated after he left here Monday. I just didn't even, I couldn't even record a video. My floss tube video had to wait. And I was mad because I couldn't record my floss tube video. And because he was like, well, what are you going to do? Well, because I was sitting here, I had all my stitching ready to record my video. And he was like, what are you doing? Why are you going to sit there? And he's another one. He's just one that he has to know every aspect of your life. He has to be all up in your business. And I I don't want to, I'm one of these ones. I don't want y'all up in my business. Sorry, just the way I am. And he gets mad when he doesn't know everything and anything that's going on. And it's, it's, it's annoying. Very. So, and like I said, I love him dearly. He's like a brother, but I couldn't, at least for my sanity. And, not a whole lot of people know this, but I am, um, what do you call it? I can't have a whole lot of people around me here and now, especially now with all this, corona stuff going on. And, I explained to him that, and I said, there's a reason I haven't gone out or haven't, you know, well, I don't have a mask. I'm not sick. I don't have it. Okay, well that doesn't make it okay. It doesn't matter if you're sick or not, or if you've had it or not. My point is because of the simple fact that I get bronchitis easily, I can get pneumonia easily, um, and I have heart problems in my family on my father's side of the family. I'm I nobody has considered me at risk, but I'm taking it upon myself to make sure that not a whole lot of people come here, and I don't go a whole lot of places, which I don't go anywhere anyway, hardly. And when I do, it's very, very rare. And it's, unless, it's only if I have to actually go, like to the doctor or to the grocery store, um, pay bills or run out to Michael's if I can't find it on, find whatever online, blah blah blah, some stuff like that. And it's he doesn't understand it. I don't know why. I don't. It it makes me, and the way he acted, he was like a denial that anything was, you know yeah. So and then of course with him spilling the beer all over the place, I couldn't. I wasn't doing it, not doing it, and plain and simple. And he's like, well, I've been staying in a hotel. Okay. well, you're not really, basically, you're not, homeless, homeless. I mean, I could understand if he was living on the street and sleeping, on the street somewhere, but he's not. And I don't know. He didn't want to go, he didn't want to go back to the hotel. And, whatever. I just wasn't dealing with it. I'm sorry. I went on my little itty bitty rant, and it's, oh my God. I just don't understand why people can't accept, what you say. It's, mm. Anyhow, sorry. Got on that little rant, and I couldn't get off of that. Sorry. It was so frustrating. But yeah, I was so frustrated, irritated, and I didn't do diddly squat. And I know when I recorded my floss tube video the other day, people could tell I was irritated, and so, but that's okay. It's all good. It's whatever. So, um, okay, you all are gonna think I'm really, really slow and beyond and slow uh on this, but I finally found Amazon Prime videos. Yeah, I know. I'm slow. I'm way behind. And wow, I started watching stuff on that, and I mean, there's stuff on there I didn't even know was on there. Let me tell you something. They have all the Twilight movies. No, I'm not watching them. Sorry. Nope. Sorry. Ain't happening. I don't. I mean, it was okay the first time I watched them, and even then, after what was it? Um, Good grief. After the second one, which no, I don't remember what they are because I don't remember what order they're in, and I really don't care. But and I know that's sad to say, but after I just I couldn't. And I mean, I liked watching them when they first came out, but after so long, now they're getting ready to come out with another one, if they haven't already. And I'm not interested. I mean, don't get me wrong. I enjoyed watching them when it came out because, but no. And of course, I read the fan fictions of, of Twilight and so forth. And, you know, th- I hate to say this, but they're more exciting than the movie. And I just, I mean, it's not, I mean, I don't know. So, I mean, I told Miranda that the movies were on Amazon, and she just looked at me. It's just like, really? It's like, yeah, I'm sitting here looking at them. And I'm over it, I guess. I don't know. I mean, and of course, those kind of movies are not my thing. I mean, I like vampire movies, and I like, werewolf, whatever movies, but that after the first, time, it was done. And I mean, I'd rather watch Dracula Untold. No offense, but yeah, and I mean, there was stuff on there that I've forgotten all about, like Mike Hammer. I liked that and watched that. I haven't watched that yet. I have that to watch, but um, those shows, Spencer for Hire, there's a bunch of shows on there that I forgot even existed. And am I going to watch all of them? No. I mean, I used to when I was little, so I don't know. But yeah, I was in that mode this week that after the unwanted, guest didn't want to leave my house. I just kind of zoned out, and that was the end of that. So, all right, let's see, number 7. So that was basically my little, and I stitched and immersed myself into that and got into some challenges, which I'll, talk about next Boss Tube. But I'm, you know, and did, everyday stuff around here and spent some time with Sky, played a video game, watched him play a game with John, Miranda's boyfriend, and been bugging the crap out of his dad all week because he hasn't returned any of my phone calls. He doesn't answer when we call because, Sky wanted to talk to him and ask him, about the Xbox. And even though I've already taken care of it, and he's not answered, and Sky's getting kind of concerned, like, Mom, where is he? I don't know. I don't really know. So who knows? So yeah, that's what we've been doing. And then I got the wax this past week, and okay, I'm gonna tell y'all, I really like it. Yes, I have to, like, top it off in my pen a couple of times, but it's not. I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, it's not like it's not leaving any kind of a residue on, the drills or whatever. So that's the good thing. Um, when I opened it, like, I'll show you guys. When I opened it, it's not sticky. That was what kind of threw me. It's not sticky at all whatsoever. And I was kind of worried. So when I loaded my pen earlier, um, I could tell that it was sticky. So I'm kind of glad. But I mean, I like it so far, and I think, it will be my second wax, because I have 3 waxes that I like. My patty wax, um this wax, and of course the white wax that I used before patty wax. So, and the good thing is, like I said, you don't have to put it in your bra or warm it up or whatever. And really, and that's the good thing. So, um I'm just trying to excuse me. I think I'm catching a cold. I'm just trying to really. There are some drills that I can't pick up. Now, I don't know if I need more, so we're going to be safe than sorry. So, um, oh my gosh, you guys, I don't know if you know or not. And those of you that like these kinds of shows, Ghost Hunters is back on Hulu. Well, it's on A&E, and the first season is being streamed. This is a new one, and I didn't know until because I follow Hulu on Instagram, and I didn't know that that they were even doing a newer version, but it doesn't have all the same people on it. It only has one of the guys that used to be on it. Grant, the shorter guy with the black hair, he's the only one that's on it. The other guys are not. And but holy crap. I was watching it and I was like, okay, there's these things on here that are going on, and yeah, that didn't happen before. And I was flipping out. And I was like, okay, yeah. So, um, okay, this is not gonna close. Not liking that. Uh, excuse me. That's Don't mind me. I'm all over the place today. I got so many things running through my head about what, ideas, blah blah blah. Yeah, it's you just don't know. I know I promised you all Stitch with Me videos, and I think what I'm going to end up doing instead of, you know, um, I, I, I don't know. I was just going to do them like every week when I do, instead of doing, rotate between uh, Draw with Me's and Stitch with Me's, do 1 week a Stitch with Me and 1 week, then the next week Draw with Me. I haven't decided yet. I mean, that's probably going to be the better thing, but even so, I still have to work out the camera position and so forth, because if I do, I'm gonna have to do a lot of uh, finagling to get um, to where you guys can see my stitching. I might just use my phone or use my tablet, my iPad. I haven't really, got that far yet, because every time I did a test video, recorded a test video with it the other day with my webcam, and it just didn't come out. So that's not happening. So, and of course, Skylar's like, "You haven't recorded a video this week." Oh, I did, but it's just been that week, and he said, "Because of Uncle Jay." I said, "Yes, because of Uncle Jay. I just didn't feel like it." I said, "Mommy was frustrated, irritated, and all sorts of things, and he didn't help any." And which he can understand. And of course, now Sky's bugging me to come out here. Don't ask me. With the Xbox. After all of that I did to get him an Xbox and move my stuff, my drafting table and all that out here, so that, he could play and not be interrupted and not have to move or leave when I record. Now he wants to come out here. So it's like, hello. So yeah, we're kind of negotiating. Let's put it that way. Like today, after 3 or 4 o'clock, I'm gonna let him bring it out here, because I'll sit and cross stitch or something, or go on my tablet and watch something on Hulu or something, but or watch YouTube. That's another thing I need to do. I need to catch up on YouTube. I'm just like totally so far behind. And I say that all the time, but it seems like when I spend 1 day to catch up, which I did last week, I'm still behind. I don't get it. I'm still way behind, and I don't understand. And I started watching um, more stitching channels, and because all the people that I watch that, diamond paint, all the creators, I already, watch them. So it was like, oh gosh, and I don't, it's, yeah. So I'm playing catch up on that, and there's just not enough time in the day for everything, it seems like. You would think there is, but I feel like there's not. So, um, but whatever. It's just, and of course, I've been told, well, you have all the time in the world. No, I don't. I really don't. I mean, it's like people excuse me, people probably think I do, but no, I really truly don't. And if I do, it's because I try to do everything before, you know, I sit down on my butt. People think that's all I do all day is sit on my butt. And I try to do everything beforehand. So no, I don't usually have all the time in the world to do everything I want to do. I wish I did. It would be nice because there's so many things that I would like to do, but I just, yeah, I don't have all the time in the world to do everything. There's just not enough hours in the day, and there's just not enough days in the week to do all the things. So, I mean, I wish it would be nice. Of course, Sky thinks that I'd have all the time in the world to do everything under the sun, and I don't. Trust me. I wish I did. He laughs at me, or I laugh at him when he says, Mommy, you're not doing anything. Really? Okay. Um, I'm getting ready to sweep the kitchen floor, or I'm getting ready to mop the kitchen floor, and you think I don't. Okay. Whatever. But, now. Okay, let's see. Hmm. Um, I need this. I need 3371. And I don't even know if I have any more of this color. Have to look when I stop the camera. I'm getting ready. I'm actually on her, if you guys can see, I'm on her foot down here. I haven't done her toes yet, but I was looking at it, and I don't know. Maybe it's me. You guys can look, and you guys can tell me. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm not, there's her toe. I don't know. We'll see when I get to that section after I do these, do this section, because I was kind of worried about the toe, about the foot, but we'll see. It can't be any worse than me be worried about her mouth, because that was one thing I was really worried about, her mouth, when I did the mouth. And yeah, I was stressing. I was like, oh Lord, this isn't gonna look right. And now I'm worried about, oh Lord, the foot's not gonna look right. So we'll see. It doesn't look so bad. I'm looking at her, this is her heel, and the rest of her foot, and it doesn't look so bad now, but we'll see. Don't know. Just, I don't know. Maybe it's the way I was looking at it in the, you know, when I first unboxed it. I don't know. It's maybe once I get to that, and it won't look so bad, and maybe I'll, feel better about it. Who knows? Of course, I didn't do my drills the right way. So that's it, guys. I feel like I've run my mouth about stupid stuff. Um, So that's, that's it for today. I'm going to stop and get stuff done around here, and then I'm going to relax. And I don't know what else I'm going to do for the rest of the day. Try to cheer up a 10-year-old because he looks so depressed. Little dude's out here and he's being quiet, but he looks just so, down in the dumps because I don't know why. So anyway, I hope everyone has a great week, and I will see you all next time.